Okidoki. Okay. Sorry, ich muss immer noch testen. Ob das gut tönt. Ah, okay. Okay. Ich werde schauen da ein bisschen, sorry, eigentlich ein bisschen besser zu richten, dass ihr mich hört und trotzdem seht, wie ich jetzt meine. Sorry. Okay, ist das so gut? Fast leise. Okay. Naja, okay. Ganz wenig so. Strick. Also, ich werde, glaube ich, am besten fangen am besten neu an, würde ich sagen. Oder was meint ihr? Wir werden jetzt mal... Ja. Nein, wir machen einfach ein neues Spiel, würde ich sagen. Hm? Macht einfach mal ein neues Spiel. Mhm. Ich hoffe, ihr versteht mich alle sauber und gut. Hoffe ich jetzt mal, dass ihr mich alle gut versteht. Und wenn es leise ist, bitte etwas sagen. Hey, Brudi. Ja, Mann, Brudi. Und sogar, hast du gesehen, den Chat habe ich sauber eingerichtet. Übrigens, danke, dass du reinschaust.
Four nails piercing the
Nein.
flesh of the sinner. One prayer for the summoned, called by
Ein
this
Gebet
song.
für...
Tis perhaps the countdown to oblivion for the once proud city of London. Tis perchance her inhabitants' last dance alone to face death and pestilence. Confronted by the eerie and unknown, mortals became desperate.
Beantworte gerade deine Frage.
A flock's flight makes for an omen, the falling of a star, a dire presage. Turning to priests for interpretation when there was no reason to be found. When religion failed, men turned to science. I saw them build such vain cities, crafting machines made for endless war. New questions flourished as old answers withered. What is darkness but lurking sun? What is wall but enslaved stone? What is glass but tortured sand? What is song but a call to arms? What is hate but jilted love? What is life but death pending?
Mystery. Nein, die CPU ist ganz normal. Ich kann eigentlich die Qualität nur an Twitch anpassen. Weil...
Since the apple was plucked from the sacred tree, mortality was believed to be God's punishment, a righteous snare to keep mankind from ascending to the stars. They were all so wrong. Death is not a wicked thing, nor some holy retribution. A true punishment would be to never know its sweet kiss. Awaken from the harshness and be born once more.
Oh, ich sehe es erst jetzt. Ah, shit, ich den grünen Pulli nicht anlegen. Ich habe einen grünen Pulli an. Eine Geisterhand. Hupsi, pupsi. Hupsi, hupsi. Hey, ich habe den grünen Pulli angelegt. Schiene durch. Okay. Oh.
Thirsty. So thirsty.
Hey, Brudi. An dir Applaus, danke, dass du reinschaust. Was ist das jetzt? Bin ich Frau? Tochter? Schwester? Mutter? Tante? Cousine? Bis nächstes Opfer. Yummy, yummy. Oh, Jonathan. Liebster Bruder. Ah, okay, meine Schwester.
No, Mary! Hold on, please, hold on! Oh God.
Was sind deine Erwartungen? Du hast sie bissen, also... Bro. Grandma.
This horror, it's a nightmare. No! Please, a moment, let me explain!
Ja, normal.
These patrols are after me. No, no, don't shoot!
This is a nightmare.
Ja.
I need to get out of here.
Ja, das glaube ich. Ich laufe jetzt einfach mal irgendwo hin,
This
aber.
can't be happening. No, please,
Hey, beruhig
stop.
dich, beruhig dich.
I mean you no harm. What's going on? Oh, Mary. What have I done? What's all this about?
Okay.
Now, I can defend myself.
Ja. Also wenn ich.
Who are you? Stay back! Sorry, but you left me no choice.
Aber ich habe ihn zerhackstückelt. Aber du lässt mir keine Freiheit,
Who
mich zu
are you?
fressen.
Stupid beast! Let's see if it likes a bit of fire.
Weil ich bin ausgewichen, aber ja.
Sorry.
Die Störung ist nicht so sexy, muss ich jetzt ehrlich sagen.
No, please, stop!
Alter, Hanks. Wenn ich zuschlage, dann schlag bitte zu.
Who are you? What do you want?
Aber was? Ist das viktorianische Zeitalter, glaube ich, oder? In England? Wirklich der falsch?
I mean you no harm. I need help. Die, you fucking leech! Please, listen to me. I can't make any sense of this. Shut up, beast! Who are you? What is this all about?
Oh, der Klassiker.
I'll do the rest of the job. Just leave me.
Nein, sieht nicht so aus. Ich habe es vor Jahren, 2019 mal gespielt. Du hast verschiedene Möglichkeiten. Also, du bildest dich immer mehr
Feels like it's burning me to the bone.
selber zu einem Vampir aus. Also,
I
du wirst dann
need to
immer,
find somewhere to hide.
du bist immer stärker dann.
Let me go!
Ja, sicher. Alter, schlag ihn einfach. Geht das?
I need to find shelter. Is anybody there? What is this place?
Backstep. Ja, es hat schon Formen von
Place seems
von
I should be safe.
FromSoft, muss ich jetzt sagen. Das Anvisieren, das Bewegen, das Schlagen, es hat Ausdauer. Also das ist schon spannend. Warte, was ist denn da? Finde ich schon spannend. Aber ich habe auch das Richtige gemacht heute. Ich habe einen grünen Pulli angelegt.
Brother, what have you done?
Mary!
Ja?
Mary!
Habe ich richtig gut gemacht. Brate.
Mary, I'm sorry.
Übrigens, ich habe ein neues Video
Whoever
gemacht.
did this
Ist
to
ein
us,
Zaubertrick.
I will.
Ich lasse diesen Bleistift verschwinden. Er ist verschwunden.
Oh ja, ein grüner Controller wäre richtig geil gewesen. Ich habe eigentlich das Video richtig eingesetzt, aber irgendwie Ja, der Joker, der ist einfach der Hammer. Das. Blutsauger fürchten sich nicht vor der Sonne oder Feuer. Sie verbrennen auch nicht oder werden zu Asche, wenn sie Tageslicht abbekommen. Okay, gut, ich das jetzt. Aber es tut ihnen wirklich höllisch weh. Ich habe mal persönlich einen Vampir an einen Baum gebunden, um zu sehen, was passiert, wenn die Sonne aufgeht. Seine Haut schwärzte sich in ein paar Minuten, als ob er von ihnen verbrennen wurde. Seine Augen und sein Fleisch schmolzen, und ich sah, wie sie seine unheiligen Knochen bewegten und quietschten. Als das Monster den ganzen Tag versuchte freizukommen, am Ende war er nur noch eine ausgetrocknete Leiche, die sich aber wieder erholte, nachdem die Sonne hinter dem Horizont untergegangen war. Ich schnitt ihm den Kopf ab, um ihn schlussendlich zu vernichten. Als ich dasselbe mit Feuer versuchte, verkohlte einen anderer Blutsauger immer zu Asche. Feuer ist die Waffe unserer Wahl, Brüder. Man tötet die Biester am besten, indem man sie verbrennt. Kennt eure Feinde. Karl Edric, Anführer der Wache von Reven. Oh mein Gott, das Deutsch Katastrophe. Okay, einhändig, zweihändig, linke Hand, Feuerwaffe. Kommen wir noch erst noch. Ah, okay. Eine Mission. Ui, ui. Das ist ja riesig. Ja. Das könnte noch einige Zeit dauern, haben. Hey, Bro. Schön, dass du wieder mal hinschaust. Aber Applaus für dich. Jovan.
This one's dressed up fancy.
Ja, Brett, auf jeden Fall, ja.
Let's run through his pockets.
Spielmechanik und so.
Pockets? Are you serious?
I
Bin ich
still
voll
have rent to
dabei.
pay. He's got no more responsibilities. What's this? Go watch.
Beautiful it is. We fancy it and share the takings. I suppose we are undertakers. Now, give him an Eve. That's impossible.
It's impossible. Hier sagen.
Daddy, chill.
Aber easy. Okay. Hm? Ah, er ist abgebissen worden.
12 dreams for the Red Queen that sleeps under crown stone, that she might linger longer, her eyes as white as wool.
Who goes there?
A prayer summoned by warring song. A child born from darkness must take scent of his path.
Who's there? Are you referring to me? No! No! I still have so much to accomplish.
Ja, das haben wir alle.
I still have so much left that needs doing.
Okay, let's go. Schilling. Schilling? Schilling? England hat doch Pfund. Anders hat das. Okay. Ja, wir sind definitiv besser geworden, würde ich sagen. Schuss. Ah, jetzt haben wir eine Knarre. Was?
Johnny, this one's lost. We need to leave. And now!
No! There's time. I can save him.
That's the enemy coming! The orders are to evacuate the hospital!
Nice.
Done. He'll live.
And now what?
We fight. Killing is a hell of a lot easier than healing.
Okay. Das ist mal ein Doktor.
No,
Oder ein
it never
Lebensretter.
got easy.
Mhm. Okay. Ist schon mal schön, dass sie vorauszeigen, wie weit du steigen musst. Ist das schon Schlimmes? Oh nein, sorry Leute, aber so viel Bock habe ich jetzt auch wieder nicht.
This makes no sense. None of it. No sense at all.
Ich lese ja gerne, aber nicht den ganzen Tag.
It's a nightmare. That's it. So be it. Rational thinking only.
Daddy, chill.
Das kann ich killen, Mann. Aber okay. Ja, das ist das Problem am Vampirismus. Also nach der Mythologie natürlich, nicht in der Realität. In der Realität wissen wir alle, dass es das nicht gibt. Das ist nur ein Symptom von Vampirismus.
This is absolute madness. I've lost
Ja.
touch with the real.
Madness it is, as mad as the moon, who tames blinding sunlight into a glowing reflection.
Ja, aber ich kann ja noch. Doch. Ja, genau, 200 Punkte habe ich nicht. Okay. Was kann ich noch wählen? Ja, oder? Schatten. Wo ist mich das? 1000. Oh, damn. Gut, gut, genau. geht.
That voice in my head. If I'm not mad, then it must belong to the one who made me what I am. I must find him to understand what I have become.
Der. Der. Boom, check a leg.
These people want me dead. I need to leave now.
Da gehen wir doch. Wenn wir raus müssen, dann gehen wir raus.
Here's the leech. Here!
Nice.
My head's spinning.
Das dreht sich ja normal. Du hast Hunger, Bro. Frage.
Oi! Come out, you coward! Clever fucking beasts!
Nebenwaffe. Linke Hand. Okay. Ja, die Frage ist jetzt, wie bediene ich die linke Hand? Kein Muni. Okay, was ist da raus in dem Fall?
I'm still in Southwark. I must reach the West End. Go back home.
Ah, du willst mich veräppeln. Wie kann man einen Flock zu verwenden und Schockschaden zu verursachen?
Die, vermin!
Okay. Okay.
There's a strength I never knew I had.
Okay.
Lively! It's on to us!
This shouldn't be possible.
Alter.
It's a leech!
Oh, jetzt muss man aufpassen.
My being is a fire.
Wow, was für ein Special. Da. Hey.
My strength. My reflexes. I'm not human anymore.
Das fällt dir erst jetzt auf, oh mein Gott. Das hätte dir ein bisschen früher schon auffallen. Ah, das ist eine Funktion. Geil. Nicht durch. Vampyr. Ja, das wird schade, aber okay. Das hätte auch sexy können lösen. Hä? Kann ich doch einfach machen. Hä? Warum nicht? Oder schon oder nicht, oder schon oder nicht. Bridge. Quarantäne, ansteckende Krankheit. Darf die Quarantänezone ohne schriftliche der lokalen Gesundheitsbehörde betreten oder verlassen. Autorisierte Angestellte der dürfen diese Schriftstücke verändern, zerstören und entfernen. Gegen die Regelung verstößen Strafgebühren. Werden oder auch nicht werden oder wie auch immer. Könige und Vaterland brauchen sie. Aber das klingt wieder nach England. Bei britischen Truppen an. Warum haben die denn die Währung Schilling? Das check ich nicht. Das England hat Pfund. König und Vaterland brauchen sie. Schließen sie sich. Dürfen sie. Ich schlicht und einfach nicht.
My poor sister. If only I had controlled my need for blood. Mary, someone will pay for what happened to you. For what happened to us. I can't believe I'm doing this.
Ja, Mann, ich find's geil. Was nochmal? Njam, 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 njam.
This thirst for blood.
Ja. Stehe zu, okay. Oder sonst noch etwas? Nicht durch, okay. Hä? Ah ja.
The dizziness from the jump. I can now control it.
Das ist genau das, was ich meine. Schilling. Warum Schilling? Das müsste ja Pfund sein. In England. Aber das meinen die dazu? Ich würde jetzt meinen, es wäre eigentlich Pfund. Währung und Schilling.
This is despicable.
Ja, ist doch egal. Alles muss gegessen werden. Ein paar Snacks und so. Was ist denn da? Nicht?
What will London have to say to me?
Good morning, London.
I've so many questions unanswered.
Ja, das ist... Nur Waffles. Das Docks, okay. Da wieder die Docks.
Another corpse. Have the very streets of London become a mausoleum? The man has been drained of all blood,
Ooh.
but I can still smell the scent of it. I follow the scent's trail. Perhaps it will lead me to my assailant.
Hey, my bro, Diego, what's going on? Hey, thank you for coming.
Fresh blood. The smell is so strong. Something dire must have come about.
How's it going? It's all wrapped.
Where has everyone gone?
Schon geil. Yummy.
At last, a little life.
Welcome, sir, to the Turquoise Turtle.
Good evening, sir. I wondered if I could ask for your help.
Wow, you look like you need a drink.
Yes. I apologize for my outfit. It's been a long night.
Been there, seen that. Don't worry, things can only get worse.
Yeah. Maybe.
Has anybody entered the bar recently?
Can't say. Sorry. I spent the night making love to that gorgeous bottle, see?
This is important, sir. Are you sure no one has come in here in the last few hours?
I don't know and I don't care. This is a free country. People still have the right to come and go, don't they?
What's going on around here? It's like everybody is hiding.
You must be new here. Have you not heard about the murders? Everybody fears the return of the sewer dog.
We find the killer, huh?
I'll leave you to your bottle then.
My God, sir, you look like Jonah's whale just spat you out of hell. Can I get you a drink?
No, thank you. I'm not thirsty.
Well, grab a chair and get some rest. This is going to be another long night.
Why is it going to be a long night?
You must be new around here. Don't you know about the murders?
Tell me more about these murders.
Every morning for the last few weeks, bodies have been found. And those poor sods didn't die of flu.
Do the police have any leads on a suspect?
Even before the outbreak, coppers never came round here. We're on our own. People die in these parts all the time, and no one cares.
Okay.
Where am I? Where is this place?
You're at my bar, sir, the Turquoise Turtle. A last ray of light in this dangerous part of town.
Aren't you scared?
Scared of what? All the bad shit happens out on the foggy streets. And I never go outside.
So you're open all night?
Yep. Figured people might need a place to rest in these dark times.
Okay.
I'm looking for someone who might have passed through here recently. Wondered if you might help.
It's been quiet tonight. The only other person I've seen went straight up to his room. Thought it was kind of rude, actually.
You mean he's still here?
Well, yeah. He paid for the entire week.
Ah.
Who is this man? What does he look like?
Well, like a gentleman, I guess. Well dressed, quite polite. A professor or something fancy like that. Always writing, reading notes.
How long has he been here?
He rented the room a few days ago and didn't say when he'd leave.
I need to meet this man. I have questions.
Just climb the stairs and knock on the first door. I heard him open his window, so I guess he's still awake. And,
Yes?
no funny business. You hear me? This is a respectable establishment.
Okay. Wir gehen ganz vorsichtig.
He didn't deserve this.
It's a good thing you cannot see me now, Mum.
Hello, sir. Are you all right? Is there any way I can help you?
I don't know. Maybe you could just talk to me.
Maybe you prefer to speak with Tom then. He's more agreeable talking to strangers.
What is this place?
This is Tom's bar, a turquoise turtle. I'm the barmaid here, Sabrina, if you want to know.
Sabrina. Oh.
Are you always open this late at night?
No, it's only since the epidemic started. Tom thought that people may need a safe place to stay.
You don't seem to have much business. Where is everybody?
Well, most people are sleeping right now. And those that are awake tend to avoid going out. What with the murders and all.
Ah. Genau.
What's going on around here? Where is everyone?
Too many dead, sir. First the epidemic, and now all these terrible murders.
Ja, normal.
The murders. What can you say about them?
Bodies found in the streets every morning. Drained of blood. It's just horrible.
Ooh, Jack the Ripper.
Some say the sewer dog is back.
The sewer dog. What's that?
No one knows. People have always disappeared around these parts. The ancients say it's the sewer dog coming out to feed. But now he's killing in the streets.
What have you heard about the epidemic?
There's a Spanish flu. Yeah. Killed so many last summer. Thought we'd seen the last of it. Dozens dying every week.
Are the authorities doing anything?
Nothing. There are so many quarantine zones in London now. It's gotten really hard to travel across town.
Spannend. Die Epidemie.
I just want to talk. I didn't mean to scare you.
I'm not afraid, sir. It's just I've other customers to take care of.
I only see one customer.
Oh. Well, yeah, of course. I mean, I best check on them.
I'll leave then. Thank you.
This is no place for you. Prewen has several patrols roaming the area.
They do not pursue me.
They're looking for vampires, and they're most efficient.
They'll not relent until the killer has been identified.
I have a common objective, but I require...
I think someone is eavesdropping.
Are you certain?
Oh,
You might as well
she's
come in,
back.
whoever you are.
Slowly, vampire. Who are you?
I mean you no harm, saith the vampire. Present yourself.
I need a word.
Das ist aber geil gemacht. Das ist wirklich gut gemacht. Das finde ich jetzt wirklich geil Effekt.
Well, that's something I can do for you. And who might you be?
I'm not sure that I know anymore.
Might I at least learn the reason of your presence?
That's none of your concern.
Sir, you have entered my room in the middle of the night, pale as a corpse and shaking like a tree.
Ja, hätte er nicht
So
ungefähr. Also,
indulge me.
Someone is molesting people. In fact, killing them. Biting them.
The calling card of a vampire. Like you.
I've been hunted down in the streets and attacked. I'm a victim here too.
I believe you.
Then if you are not a vampire, who or what are you?
Dr. Edgar Swansea of the Brotherhood of St. Paul. I'm performing an independent investigation here in an attempt to understand precisely what is going on.
Then help me find the culprit.
I may. If you'll first tell me why you opened this door.
I followed a trail. The scent of blood from a recent victim. It led me here.
You thought I was your aggressor. That explains a great deal. We're both chasing the same shadow.
Perhaps. This is all new to me. I'm not even certain what I'm looking for.
You should let me handle this affair. You've no idea what you're up against.
No. I will find the monster. He is mine.
How will you do any better than I? But then let me ask you this. What are your intentions if you find the killer?
I don't know yet.
Then I can only wish you good hunting. And pray we shall meet again.
Schon lange nicht mehr gehört. Heizmann. Schilling.
If Swansea is not my attacker, it means somebody else came here tonight. Someone must know something. Hello, sir. May I disturb you again?
And you're still ugly as sin.
What's going on around here? It's like everybody is hiding.
You must be new here. Have you not heard about the murders? Everybody fears the return of the sewer dog.
Ja, das stimmt.
Who is this sewer dog?
It's the local bogeyman. Convenient answer for every crime that happened for decades. You murdered someone, blame the sewer dog, eh?
You make it sound like it's a fairy tale.
People will always believe in monsters. It's easier than accepting
Artet
their own
hin,
darkness.
das gibt's keinen Morgen
We
mehr.
can all be monsters.
I'll leave you to your bottle then.
Welcome
Moeten we
back.
nog de barkeeper
Did you
vragen
find
wat
what
ze
you were
er
after?
I can't say I have. Are you sure no one else came into your bar before I arrived?
Hey, I told you, you were the only other stranger I've had.
I think you're hiding something from me.
I hide many things from many people, sir. That's what my job's about.
Okay.
Goodbye, Mr. Watts.
Evening, sir. Can I help you?
I have a few questions for you.
Well, if you must.
Wenn sie drauf steht.
I spoke to Dr. Swansea. He's not the man I'm looking for. Now, I want the truth.
The truth? What do you mean?
I suspect that someone else was here tonight, and I don't think Tom wants to tell me about it.
I'm just the barmaid here, okay?
Okay.
If Tom says you're the only visitor we had, then you're the only visitor we had.
I can feel your fear, madam. Please tell me what's going on.
It's Will. William Bishop. He came in here earlier tonight and he... Well, I thought he was going to clock someone.
Okay.
Why are you so afraid?
I mean, his skin. His hands. I scrubbed every glass and every chair that he touched. God, I hope it's not contagious.
What happened
Schön
tonight?
Vampyr.
He was dead drunk as usual. But my God, his eyes, his face. He must have caught something awful. He shouted and cried. It was terrible.
Tell me about this William Bishop.
Will was a sailor who worked at the canning factory before he lost that job. A nice bloke, really. He's never been violent. Until tonight.
Why keep it a secret? Why not tell me about it?
Tom's nothing if not loyal. After Will
Du
lost his
bist die
job, he
Polizei,
offered him
warum
one
soll
in.
sie dir das erzählen?
They used to be good mates.
Die gar
But
keinen Sinn.
recently, well, Will started to get very aggressive.
I see. Thank you for your candor. I'll be sure to talk to Tom.
Okay.
There's gotta be something.
You again. What can I do for you?
Ja.
Tom, talk to me about the visit from your old friend, William.
Yes, Will came by tonight, but he's not my friend anymore.
Why lie to me if he is not your friend?
I didn't lie. I said you were my only unannounced customer, and that's the truth.
Ja, aber es gehört zum Lügen.
Who is he?
William, just an old sailor who loves his gin too much. He worked for years at the canning factory before it closed.
How was he tonight? Was he different?
Sicker than usual, perhaps. He whined and mumbled about how mean people were to him and how he'd like to talk to me outside, and then he left when I refused.
Okay.
Is he dangerous?
Yeah, like many drunks, he's all bark and no bite. Can barely stand up most of the time.
I need to find him. It's a matter of urgency. Do you know where he is?
You could try his boat. It's up by the North Pier. He sleeps there when he's too drunk to get home.
Please describe him to me.
What do you expect? He's a tall,
Brauche
sick
Scheißkerl
bastard with
mit
a
einem
bad rash
schlimmen
and torn old clothes.
Ausschlag und
William used to be
Kleidung.
strong. Now he's a mess.
Thank you, Tom.
If you see him, tell him I don't want him back here unless he cleans up his act, okay?
Okay.
I will get to the bottom of this intrigue. What's been done to me? to this city.
Aye.
The body is still warm. This man has just been drained of blood.
Ooh.
What's this? Some sort of note.
30. Oktober. McCallum. Doc. Julian. Betreff mehrere Tote bei den Docks. Wir glauben, dass dreckiger Blutsauger seine Finger im Schuh bildet das Biest. Schaltet es aus und zwar schnell. Achtung! Laut jüngsten Berichten ist der Vampyr äußerst brutal. Nähert euch nur mit größerer Vorsicht. Weißt das?
These men.
Okay.
This corpse has been dried of its blood, just like the previous victim. This man was armed. He tried to defend himself. Blood and empty gin bottles. This bishop fellow is something of a heavy drinker. There are blood splats on the other side of the canal. I must reach that barge.
Literges Blut. Perfekt, ist schon geil gemacht, muss ich so ehrlich sagen.
Over there! There's one of them burned.
Boah, das fühlt sich schon gut, muss ich so ehrlich sagen. Das ist... Ich muss schon aufpassen, dass ich da nicht selber zum Vampir werde, oder? Gegner in der Nähe zu finden und ihre Karte einzusetzen. Es gibt 4 Arten von Widerständen. Physisch, Blut, Schatten. Hey. Warum? Stirb.
Best stay back, sir. Stupid beast! Christ, he's dead! It's on him! It's on him! He's being bitten! Oh, Christ!
Oh Mann, Fight fühlt sich schon sehr gut. Muss ich also schon sagen. Oh, Hobbyroman. Ich mag nicht lesen so viel. Okay, der hat einen Cooldown. So ist das. Geht das nicht schneller? Da jetzt nicht. Ratten. Ratatouille. Schlupf. Okay. Ugh. Was für ein Schlupf. Erstellung. Und er hat eine Trophäe kassiert. Nice. Sehr gut. Okay. Da rein. Nicht genug, ja. Das sind 600 Punkte. Ach Gott, das ist wieder so ein Baum, den ich gar nicht feiere. Überhaupt nicht feiere, aber es ist halt einfach so. Oh, Kammerjäger. Ah, nochmal eine Trophy.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Alter, das ist richtig Souls-like. Sicher tauchen die wieder auf. Ja gut. Ich soll trotzdem gehen weiter.
Fresh blood. The whole building reeks of it. The scent is so strong it makes me dizzy.
Leistungen. Augensense. Nein, das habe ich so nicht wollen. Ja, warum geht das nicht? Ach komm.
This place reeks of bloodshed.
You can't feel it.
This creature is bedeviled. I must put it down.
Ugh. Combo, Bro, Combo. Zack. Okay, nice, nice. Nice, nice ist das gewesen. Okay.
William, please. William was an honorable man. I could have saved him.
Mr. Hampton, are you in there?
I knew him well, another lost soul, a kindred spirit.
Sir, listen to the sound of my voice. I'm a doctor. You're suffering from shock.
I must return to my flock. They'll stray without me.
Remember, certain skulls are every bit as resistant as we are.
Who are you? What do you mean by scowl?
You truly are a newborn. I should have realized.
Ja.
You are the woman from the bar. Are you
Ja.
like me? Can you help me?
I believe, sir, I already have.
Baby. Es ist so richtig miau.
By George and the Saints, you've solved the mystery of these terrible murders.
Jetzt kommt unser
Good fellows, I've come to offer help.
neuer Freund
Secure my boat.
um die Ecke.
Leave this awful place.
William was not the evil man they claimed. He was just taken by the thirst. He needed his drink.
This man requires medical attention. We'll see he gets to the nearest hospital.
No, please, I must tend to my fold. My flock needs me.
Yes, sir. Go with the good Dr. Swansea. He's resourceful, and I'm sure he'll take good care of you.
You'd best come as well. The sun is soon to rise, and you'll need a place to rest.
I just need a moment. If I can learn something about what has happened to William, I'll be a step closer to understanding what happened to me.
Ja, dann machen wir doch das geschwind.
This poor creature can't be my maker.
Aber ich verstehe immer noch nicht, wie ich die Waffe kann ausrüsten, wie ich das möchte. Jetzt da und dann weiß ich doch. Und dann, sorry. Das geht. Aber warum kann ich das vorne nicht können?
Could it be some subspecies of vampire? I must find a place to analyze the blood.
Irgendwo hin. Okay. Ah. Okay. Gut.
Where are we headed?
We're on our way to the Pembroke Hospital. It's just across the canal. They'll have a bed for poor Mr. Hampton.
William was... What manner of creature was he?
Predator, prey, villain, and victim. Who can say? The important thing is that he's been stopped.
Duly noted. And the woman? What... Who is she?
What woman?
Oh, don't play me for a fool. You used me to locate that skull. You must know who she is.
And I thought you a gentleman. You shouldn't talk about a lady behind her back, but I will tell you she values her privacy. Were London as peaceful as she appears from the middle of the canal? If only that were the reality of the situation.
To be honest, I've always tried to avoid this part of town.
Pembroke Hospital is the
It's
last
nice.
bastion between the rest of London and the epidemic. The flu has decimated the East End and the war still rages. Welcome to the front lines of a plague.
This is where you work, Dr. Swansea?
I am the administrator of Pembroke Hospital.
I thought you were here in service of your mysterious order, the Brotherhood of...
Of St. Paul's Stole, yes. But first and foremost, I'm a man of science. A physician, like yourself, Dr. Reed.
How do you know who I am?
No need for modesty. You are Dr. Jonathan Reed, a surgeon of some caliber and renown, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct, sir.
I knew it. I had my
Das wäre ein
suspicions.
Wettbewerb.
But when you took the blood sample from the corpse of poor William, I was certain. Dr. Reed. Marvelous.
Have we met?
I attended 3 of your seminars before the war. I have the utmost admiration for your research. And what a turn of fate. England's most esteemed blood specialist returns to London a vampire.
That word, again, from a so-called man of science.
I understand. Traditionally, the role of science is to refute myth, but when myth walks among us, the Brotherhood of St. Paul has dedicated its purpose to their study. There's so much for you to learn.
Of that, you are right.
Well, then let me be blunt. Join my staff at Pembroke Hospital. As a physician. I suspect you'll not find a better post of employment to contemplate your predicament.
This is sudden. I was returning home to see my sickly mother. But alas, that was before contracting this... affliction.
Dr. Reed, take a moment to consider. The post would be for the night shift, providing a good explanation for your absence during daylight hours. You'll be adequately reimbursed, and have a place to hide. I even had the forethought to bring some clean clothes.
Okay.
So, what do you say?
Ja, natürlich ja. Nein, sag.
It seems I have little choice, but yours is a generous offer, so I thank you.
Brilliant! Oh, Jonathan, this is one for the book, and the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Well done. Okay.
Dr. Swansea, thank goodness. I was beginning to be concerned.
Worry no more, Nurse Crane, for I bring good news.
Oh, Doctor, what a night. We lost 2 more patients. Nurse Scow said she couldn't take it anymore and resigned.
Yes, well, I'll make a new rota in the morning. In the meantime, find a good bed for Mr. Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of course, Doctor.
Oh, and Dorothy?
Yes, Doctor?
Dr. Reed here has just returned from the front. He served King and Country and will be joining us here at Pembroke. We're very lucky to have gained a surgeon of his talent, and one so experienced in blood transfusions.
That is good news indeed, Doctor.
Oh, yes.
Indeed.
Here at Pembroke, it's not what we have, but what we haven't. It's only thanks to Nurse Crane and the staff that our ship doesn't sink. If you have any questions, just ask her.
Duly noted. Thank you.
Your assistance is required, Dr. Swansea, immediately.
Welcome aboard, Jonathan. We'll catch up after my rounds. Coming, Nurse Crane. I'm coming.
Okay, da ist schon mal 2. Betreten. Okay. Also schon mal Spital rein, hä? Okay.
Each heart contains the seeds of life. Drink at this river. Try it all.
Oh, come on, you bastard. I won't bite.
Sir, please. You've lost too much blood. Calm yourself.
You think I didn't notice? Stop your staring and get me to an hospital, you arse.
Ach, egal.
Insult me again and I'll put an end to your misery right now.
All right, sorry. I am in pain here. My guts are spilling out onto the street and you're yabbering on.
Yes. That's a very nasty wound you've got there. Take my word, I am a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Name's Clay Cox. I'd appreciate you helping me to a better place, Doc.
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me assist you to that better place.
Alter. Folge der roten Spur, um dein Opfer in den Schatten zu bringen. Dann. Oh, nochmal a trophy.
Bastard! Didn't have the guts to fight me. Fuck you. I'll kill you. I'll kill you.
Bruder, du bist ein Vampir. Was erwartest du? Gnade? Nein. Er hat vorher auch einen umgebracht. Also von dem her gleicht sich das wieder aus. In meinen Augen. Rode, beruhig dich.
Good evening.
I'm
Dr. Jonathan Reed, the new surgeon here at the Pembroke.
Dr. Swansea has already told us about you, sir. I'm Nurse Gwyneth Brannigan.
Die schaut aber sehr böse.
Did he really? It's a good thing I wasn't hoping to keep a low profile.
All members of staff have already read about your new blood transfusion technique. Dr. Swansea made sure of that.
I see. Well, I'm a little surprised, but I suppose I'll just have to deal with this unexpected notoriety.
You must know, blood transfusions are Dr. Swansea's primary subject of research. He is convinced it is the future.
How are things here?
Not good, to say the least. We're struggling against an invisible enemy, more lethal than any bullet from a gun. It's hard, Doctor.
Do you think this hospital can survive the epidemic?
We are all volunteers here, and we're trying to hold fast, but how do we beat an invisible killer? Some nurses have already resigned.
An invisible enemy? Quite a poetic term for a disease, especially from a nurse.
Sorry, Doctor. These last few weeks have been exhausting. We could all do with a good night's sleep.
I'm not familiar with all the staff yet. Perhaps you could help me.
Brilliant professionals, most of them. Dr. Swansea has a gift for recruiting talent.
Most of them. Is there a problem I should know about, nurse?
It would be inappropriate for me to speak ill of a colleague.
Is there anyone that stands out?
Well, I have never met someone as dedicated as Dr. Tippett. He should be a standard for us all here. If only he were younger.
Why should his age be a problem?
I guess it's fair to say he's always pushing himself to the limits. He just doesn't know when to stop and get some rest.
Okay.
Nurse Brannigan, if you do know something, please tell me. Anything you say will be held in confidence.
No. I may disagree with some conduct, but in the end, everybody is doing their best.
Okay. Thank you very much. Okay.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
They know we are overwhelmed by this horrifying epic.
Good evening, sir.
So it is true. The famous Dr. Reed has joined us. I can't think of any better news during these terrible times.
Do we know each other?
Actually, yes. We met once.
Ja, wir sind uns schon einmal an der Rockefeller University.
Dr. Tippett, yes, I remember. I was assisting Professor Carell in his research about coronary bypasses. He had nothing but praise for you.
He was also very confident about your future. And look at you now. Eminent surgeon and blood transfusion specialist.
What can you tell me about the staff in the hospital?
Some are really good, and others are not so good. But during this troubled period, there is no time for slander. I prefer to focus on the positive character traits.
Any opinion about the management?
I don't always agree with Dr. Swansea's reserve, but I must admit he does all he can to keep this facility running during this crisis.
Ah, yes, the burden of command. I was fed up with this concept while serving as a medical officer.
Don't get me wrong. Swansea's a good administrator. I just wish he would get out of his office now and again.
Tell me more about cherished people, then.
Nurse Brannigan is a
Cherished people.
She is the most helpful and dedicated nurse I've ever worked with. A clever and cheerful woman.
You really seem to admire her skills.
I'll go even further. If she was a man, she would be a damn fine practitioner.
You're exhausting yourself, Corcoran. Maybe you should think about preserving your strength.
No. We must keep on healing all those poor souls. We are the last rampart before chaos. Once more, unto the breach.
Strategy.
Nurse Brannigan is worried about you, Doctor.
She should not have told you that. I will have a word with her.
You don't have to blame her.
No.
Honesty.
I'm not that kind of man, my dear Jonathan. Actually, Nurse Brannigan's opinion is the only one I may listen to.
What is the Pembroke Hospital situation? And please, speak freely.
Alter, es ist so viel Speak, so viele Sachen.
I'm sure you are used to working in a better environment.
It's more than enough. In any case, the personnel of a hospital are much more important to me than the building.
Don't be misled by appearances, Dr. Reed. This hospital does not lack talented people. It just lacks hope.
Goodbye, Dr. Tippett.
Bullen.
Hurry now, Doctor. It's freezing here.
Ja, ja. Ich kann nur ein bisschen suchen. Noch ein bisschen umeinander gegüchselt da. Was da genau los ist da? Okay.
Scowl voices in the garden. I should investigate. If they were to find somebody.
Alter! What the heck? Ui. Leg nicht mit mir, Mann. Was ist da los? Okay. Später nachlassen. In the garden of the barn, in the Lorden, in the Morden. Okay, bleib Latte. Juhu. Teleport. Jetzt, wo sind wir da? Was können wir da machen?
It's locked.
Ja, okay. Das Gelände ist riesig. Gebaut? Nein. Bin. Gebaut, gebaut. Quarantänegrippe, ja. Ja, Friedhof. Gebaut, Keep it, keep it. Okay. Oder? Nicht oder? Nein. Okay. Spannend, spannend. Finde ich also sehr spannend. Dazu. So. Okay. Okay, nicht. Bedenklich. Yum, 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 yum,
I
yum.
have this thirst for blood.
Vierzehn. Ja, nachher noch nicht. Okay, ich glaube, ich muss wieder laufen. Das ist nicht schlau. Das kann ich dann später entdecken. Und wer bist denn du?
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed. Always a pleasure to meet a colleague, sir. Especially when he was supposedly dead. A colleague? Are you a doctor too? Not anymore, sir. I used to be Dr. Rakesh Chadana. Now, I'm just Mr. Chadana, pawnbroker and humble guardian of this morgue.
What do you mean? You used to be a doctor. Was your license revoked?
No, sir. It is just that I like to be precise. I run a little pawn shop while taking care of the dead. But I used to be a real doctor.
Please show me what you have to sell.
Of course. It's just trinkets and curios, really. But I'm sure they can be useful.
Oh, das war aber sehr teuer. So, gehen wir mal ins Spital rein.
Doctor, where have you been? I've little time to play hide and seek with new staff members, no matter how illustrious they may be.
I apologize, nurse. I needed some time to myself. This has been the longest and strangest night of my life.
You delivered poor Mr. Hampton from a terrible fate. The means to that end should be of little concern, Doctor.
Thank you, nurse. What can I do for you?
Dr. Swansea insisted we provide you a quiet office. You'll find it on the second floor with your name on the door.
Thank you. Nurse Crane, isn't it?
Yes, Dorothy Crane. Welcome to Pembroke Hospital, Dr. Reed. Your office has been prepared.
Ornate for you.
I would like to ask a few questions first.
Oh nein, komm, lass mich in Ruhe. Mag nicht.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm new here.
I've already heard about you, Dr. Reed. I'm Milton Hooks, the ambulance driver for this shithole of a hospital.
That's quite a blunt introduction, Mr. Hooks.
You can call me Milton. I like to speak my mind, Dr. Reed. Perk of the job. Don't judge me, and I won't judge you.
I'm not sure I understand what you're talking about.
Well, I'm no doctor, but I'm pretty sure a gun can't be used as a surgical instrument.
You have a keen eye. I learned to shoot during the war, and have carried one ever since. Old habits die hard.
No need to explain, Dr. Reed. And if you ever need a better gun, remember, I may have something for you.
I have some good news, Milton.
What? The epidemic's over?
I retrieved your wallet. With all the money, And a certain picture.
Well, yeah, Pippa Hawkins is my girl. So what? Is it the difference of skin colour that bothers you?
Not at all, Milton.
Good. Please, take this money anyway. To remind you to keep your mouth shut. Not everybody is as broad-minded as you, Dr. Reed.
Okay.
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reed. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
Oh, da ist eine Flinte. Ah. Okay, Craft. Ja, ist gut, ist gut, ist gut, ist gut. Nice, nice, nice. Gut zu wissen. Gut zu wissen, ja. Das ist sehr gut. Was haben wir denn da?
Dr. Swansea is right. This place seems perfect to conduct my research.
Second floor, huh? Müsste ja rein theoretisch. Ja, ist Aufgang. Easy, easy. Gehen wir mal in mein Büro. Mein Büro. Wo ist mein Büro? Dr. Swansea, aber ich bin der Dr. Reed. Was anderes. Oh. Ah ja, da ist das Büro.
This must be
dann
the
gehen wir mal.
It's definitely away from prying eyes. Relegated to the shadows. A kingdom of my own. At least I won't be sleeping in a coffin.
Das sieht nicht unbedingt so gut. Alter! Es ist eine seltene Gelegenheit und beinahe ein Privileg, sich mit einem zu nähern. Ihre faszinierenden physischen und psychologischen Merkmale mit wissenschaftlicher und rationalen Augen zu betrachten. Dies sind ein paar der interessantesten Fähigkeiten, die ich persönlich beobachtet habe, während ich über die letzten 10 Jahre Vampyre oder Elikos, wie sie sich selbst nennen, befragt habe. Übernatürliche Geschwindigkeit. Ein Vampir kann sich in jeder Lage wie ein selber verhalten und bewegen, aber ein geübter Blick erkennt, dass sie besonders scharfsinnig sind und schneller als jeder Sterbliche reagieren können. In einigen seltenen Situationen, Furcht, Überraschung, Fluchtbedürfnis, sah ich, wie ein Vampir sich so schnell bewegte, als würde er einfach woanders wieder auftauchen. Ja, das haben wir miterlebt. Genau. Da kann ich nicht. Was ist das?
The flower's dying. It needs water.
Ja. Also. Und dann noch mal ein bisschen aufbessern und basteln. Eher Waffen. Ich würde jetzt sagen, das haben wir alles nicht. Das wird mir nicht. Okay, warte mal. Block könnte man auch Was fehlt uns? Was? Okay. Schade. Das fehlt uns ein bisschen. Okay. Was ist das Problem da? Zwei haben wir. Ah, Mann, oh Mann. Da. Es sind immer die gleichen. Es sind so typische Spiele, da fehlen immer die gleichen Teile. Ah, ja, ja. Da. Okay. Also. Fähigkeiten. Gerinnung. Der Vampir kontrolliert. Richtet die Blutzirkulation der Brut, was sie wehrlos macht. Es ist einfacher, etwas zu töten, das sich nicht bewegen kann. Ja, aber 600 Punkte ist halt schon viel. Was? Blutbarriere. Wird die sich davor fürchten, Schaden zu erleiden, sind mit der Fähigkeit widerstandsfähig. Okay. Ist die mehr EP-Punkte. Oder? Da wäre dann 8, da wären wir schon 7. Okay. Musik. Ja, das sind Sachen. 500, gut, der wäre halt schon nicht schlecht. Einige Sachen da, wo könnte man jetzt so sagen, dass das Sinn macht. Ah, ne, nur 2 Lied verpasst. Okay. Nice. Das Game erst. Sehr erst. Da? Ah ja. Was haben wir jetzt da? Nicht? Okay. Was haben wir? Alles noch. Aber kann ich. Nein, da ist noch. Noch platzieren. Okay. Unbekannt. Okay. Das heißt, also, warte mal. Kann ich. Aber da könnte ich ja rein theoretisch.
The flower's dying. It needs water.
Ja. Wenn Wasser braucht, möchte ich auch kann.
The flower's dying. It needs water.
Ja, dann kann ich doch Wasser drauf gießen. Okay. Da kann man auch nicht hin. Aber irgendwas anderes habe ich will. Ich weiß. Okay.
It's locked, all right. It's locked.
Ah, zopf die, kein Bock. No. Sicher informativ, aber ich mag jetzt einfach.
I'm sorry.
Was, I'm sorry.
About this unfair situation. I managed to arrange to have you buried in the same mass grave as your wife. I hope that might help.
Hmm. Ja, ich kann wieder retten. Gut analysieren. Nicht den Weg nochmal angucken. Der will gar nicht.
Time has lost its effect.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon at the Pembroke Hospital. And who are you?
Your name has no meaning to me, mortal. You're nothing but dust blown by the winds of eternity.
I beg your pardon?
What are you begging for, mortal? My clemency? Well, tonight maybe I'm inclined to mercy. You'll never forget the night you met Thelma Howcroft.
You keep calling me mortal. Why is that? And if I'm mortal, what are you?
Well, Dr. Reed, if you must know, I'm a vampire.
Who are you really, Miss Howcroft? I mean, apart from being a vampire.
Is that not enough for you, puny mortal? What do you require? Proof of my powers?
I'm curious to know who you were before becoming a vampire.
It was such a long time ago, I don't remember. Centuries of unholy life can have strange effects on one's minds, you see?
And why do you believe you're a vampire?
I don't need to believe anything. It is what I am. It is what I feel within this hollow shell of flesh.
I see. Have you ever heard of Cotard syndrome, Miss Howcroft?
Never.
It's a mental illness discovered by a French neurologist named Jules Cotard. The affected patients are delusional. They believe that they are putrefying, that they are dead, a ghost or a ghoul. Or in your case, a vampire.
Delusional, you say? Oh, sad and petty mortal. You can't even begin to understand the concept of immortality. And you think it is I who am delusional.
Wenn du wüsstest.
Please, describe to me how you feel. What is it like to be a vampire?
I can hear my body crumble from the inside as my flesh cracks and fades. I sense the last pulse of postulant blood within my drying veins. I need new blood.
I'm assuming you must be a patient here. Am I right, Miss Howcroft?
It's only a cover. To hide from my enemies. I can leave whenever I want. As a woman, a spirit, fog, or bat.
Oh, wow.
The staff here are not your enemy. They're here to help you, to care for you.
I'm not speaking of the doctors in white. I'm speaking of the men and women who hunt me. For I am a vampire.
I see. Don't worry. These people will not find you here. I'll personally make sure they leave you alone.
Thank you, mortal. But do not interfere with them, for you are no match for those that hunt me.
Who are these enemies you mentioned? Can you describe them?
I cannot say for sure. But I sense their eyes on me from nearby. I feel them watching me every time I visit the garden near the morgue.
I'm assuming you must be a patient here. Am I right, Miss Howcroft?
It's only a cover. To hide from my enemies. I can leave whenever I want. As a woman, a spirit, fog, or bat.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
I wish I could be sick again. Feel my blood boil with fever.
Good evening, sir. Can I help you?
Unless you're here to fix my face. No. I don't think you can help me.
I'm Dr. Reed. I've recently taken the position of head surgeon.
Schon hübscher Guy, du.
War injuries, am I right?
You guessed right, Doctor. German shell took my pretty little mug right off. But they still call me Thomas Elwood.
How is your stay with us, Mr. Elwood?
Oh, it's bliss. I just escaped death in the trenches to be surrounded again by the moans of the dying.
Can I ask you precisely why you're a patient here?
It's the pain, sir. The drugs don't work. It just hurts under the scars, if you get my drift.
Das ist schon heftig. Oder mal Medikamente
Can I
für die
do
Schmerzen
anything for
haben.
your pain?
Nurses gave me a bunch
Gar
of
nicht
pills.
gut.
No effect. Told you. It's like the flames are under my skin, burning away.
Who is treating you? Is someone in particular looking after your case?
Nobody since the old and tired doctor spoke to me. Started to think I was forgotten about. Wouldn't blame you.
You don't seem worried by that.
My face hurts so much more when I smile or cry. I've learned it's easier not to speak. But be assured I'm smiling inside.
Where were you stationed, sir? Did you serve for long?
I really don't want to talk about all this shit.
No offense. I was pushing too much. I served in France myself. I just wanted to know what happened to you.
You were an officer, weren't you? Then I doubt we fought the same war, sir. No offense.
How close are you to Miss Horcroft? Are you aware that she thinks she is a vampire?
To wait for her next nibble is the best reason to stay here. Every time she approaches my bed, she treats me like something tasty. A normal person.
Aren't you afraid? She may hurt you if the game goes too far.
She's quite harmless, I can assure you. Her head's
Okay.
broken inside is all.
Ja, soll es gehen anscheinend.
While I'm busted on the outside. But she's still beautiful. Living proof that there's hope for me.
So do you let her bite you? You know that's not sanitary.
And why not? She's only supping a few drops of my blood. And the pain, it's real for once.
She could decide to bite less willing patients.
Then it's another good reason for me to stay here,
Alter,
Doctor.
der spielt ja richtige Vampirspiele da.
You do realize she's mentally disturbed. It's called the Cotard syndrome. She truly believes she's a vampire.
In her madness, she never refers to my scars. And frankly, if I could, I'd join her world. It seems much more fun than the real one.
Okay.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
Müsste ich sie, glaube ich, nochmal befragen.
Good evening, Miss Howcroft. How are you tonight?
I need blood, Doctor. Warm, rich, vibrant blood.
Tell me, Thelma, why do you feel so attached to Mr. Elwood? Why him?
I'm not sure, Doctor. I think we have a bond of some sort. We've both suffered so much. He's the only mortal I find interesting.
Do you plan to make him a vampire too?
Of course not. How could I inflict my curse on anybody else? I'm not that cruel, Doctor.
Would you say you and Mr. Elwood are romantically involved?
No. No, Thomas is a delicate soul. Even though he disguises it. But I am not the woman he needs. No, for I am a vampire, Doctor.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
Time has lost its effect on me, but the suffering continues.
Good evening, Mr. Hampton. How do you feel?
Dr. Reed, is it? Oh, sir, I must apologize for my behavior.
What do you mean?
I was not myself in the factory. Fear and exhaustion made me say awful things to you, I'm afraid.
You remained perfectly nice and polite. A little delirious, perhaps. But who wouldn't be after enduring an abduction?
Thank you, Doctor. That's a relief. Now all I need to do is rest and return to my flock.
Have you made friends since you arrived?
Not really, but I recognize Miss Harriet Jones. I knew her when she lived by the docks. That poor woman had such a miserable life.
You never came to see her here at Pembroke? Receiving visits when sick can be an important part of the healing process, you know. We're not just bodies.
You're preaching to the converted now, Doctor. To be truly honest, I thought she was dead. She left the docks many months ago.
Okay.
What do you do for a living, Mr. Hampton? I can't help but notice the cross around your neck.
I manage a night asylum for the poor and homeless of the docks. And I try to guide the lost and hesitant on the right path to our Lord.
Are you a priest, Mr. Hampton? A deacon, maybe?
Not at all, Doctor. I'm just a man of faith willing to preach the good word.
Why didn't you use your cross against William Bishop? To repel him somehow?
That's a very strange question, Doctor. A cross is no magical token, if that's what you were trying to say. Not mine, anyway.
How do you feel, Mr. Hampton? Medically speaking, I mean.
I feel exhausted.
Hoffentlich gut.
Beyond exhaustion, actually.
Uff.
William drank so much of my blood in his madness. I feel empty.
You're in good hands here. Dr. Swansea is well versed in blood transfusion, and I'm sure he'll take the best care of you.
Thank you, sir. I believe all I need is rest, and then I can go back to the people who need me.
How did you end up in William Bishop's den?
I had received alarming news about his recent behavior. I went to his place, and he refused to let me go.
You dared to enter this awful place alone.
Spannend.
You're a hero, Mr. Hampton.
Wieder für ihn gespitzelt.
Or a fool.
I'm just a man trying to help his friends, Dr. Reed. William Bishop was a conflicted soul, searching for light.
Bad man. Oder auch nicht.
Why did he abduct you?
William was an alcoholic. His addiction suddenly changed to blood. I don't know why. Just like a patient I met.
Why?
This Miss Hawcroft.
Do you know Tom Watts, the bartender from the Turtle? I met him before I found you in the canning factory.
Tom? Yes, of course. Always the helping hand, good old Tom. Without men like him, corruption and despair would have wiped out the East End long ago.
Man.
Who should I avoid in this part of town, then? Any particularly evil figures?
Not really. Most men...
Merkt noch badass haben wir schon durch. Dafür gibt es noch ein Review. Bin ich auch dran. Bin ich dran.
People are still in despair.
How could it be otherwise? The authorities have left us all to rot in this contagious nightmare. No drugs, no advice, nothing. It's a damn shame.
It's a damn shame. Aber die englische
What is
Übersetzung
the
klingt
general
geil.
situation in the East End docks?
The situation has always been tough, with a lot of tensions between the gangs and the Dockers Trade Union.
Okay.
Wet Boot
Or
boys
gangs.
are very nervous since they lost their leader.
Krass.
Who leads the gang now?
Since Clay Cox went missing, it's his wife Edwina who runs the show, with the assistance of her minion, Booth Digby.
Ooh.
Has the gang been threatening you?
Ah, no. I've had this nickname for so long, you know, the sad saint of the East End. No one dares to bug a saint, not even criminals.
Goodbye, Mr. Hampton. We'll talk again later.
Feel my blood boil with the fever.
Uff, wie es weht immer noch. Okay.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. May I help you?
I don't know if a third opinion is needed. Your colleagues are already arguing about my condition.
I see. Would you mind telling me more about your situation?
I'm Harvey Fiddick. All I want is to get me bloody arm fixed properly.
Are you satisfied with your treatment here?
Well, it's clear that I've chosen a bad time to be injured. Forgive my bluntness, but you seem overwhelmed by cases of the flu.
I won't lie to you about it. I'm afraid we are.
Are you sure you don't want to operate yourself, Dr. Reed? I have the feeling you're very capable. And your colleagues seem to think so too.
In other circumstances, you would be right. But for now, I don't think I can take on the responsibility. My apologies. Tell me about yourself, Mr. Fiddick.
I'm just a regular guy waiting to get his arm fixed, so I can return to work and to my family.
I was more curious about what you were doing before being hospitalized.
I'm a carpenter, and a good one too. But that means I need both arms to feed my family, Dr. Reed.
So.
Tell me about the doctors who are arguing about your case.
Strickland and Aykroyd. They both want the best for me, but there's a lot of pride there. Doctors are no different from carpenters, it seems.
What do you mean?
I often had professional arguments with rivals on a building site. Difference is I disagreed about wooden nails, not flesh and bones.
Wenn du meinst. Right. Okay.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Fiddick. I'll see you later.
Fiddick.
I'm all right. Don't waste your time with me.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I believe we're going to be colleagues.
Reed? Yes, I've been informed about your arrival. I'm Waverly Aykroyd. Welcome aboard, I suppose.
Does my arrival inconvenience you in some way, Dr. Aykroyd?
Let us just say that I don't particularly share Dr. Swansea's enthusiasm for hiring you. What we need here are reliable professionals, not overrated dabblers.
Oh mein Gott, Eifersucht.
Since your tenure in this hospital is longer than mine, perhaps you can tell me more about this place.
Let's just say I'm tired of the carelessness around me. I have always respected the skills of Dr. Swansea, but over time his enthusiasm has become displaced.
Carelessness? Exactly what are you talking about?
We're here to save lives. The people who trust us are not volunteering for experimentation. They're here to be healed.
I don't intend to run any radical experiments, Doctor. Even if I, as any good practitioner should, express an interest in pushing the boundaries of medical research.
Modern medical methods were created through audacity and ego. But there are rules in our line of work, and they're here to protect our patients.
Alter, was hast du?
If you have a problem with me, Dr. Aykroyd, please feel free to tell me.
Dr. Swansea has imposed your presence on this hospital without asking anyone's advice. The benefit of his position. But I don't agree.
Also in der Situation benötigt man nicht genug Ärzte. Spannend. Theorie.
Use all the help it can get. You will agree with that, I'm sure.
Oh, but I have heard about you, Dr. Reed. Of course, you can't say the same about me, since I have not wasted my time courting the press.
There is no need for such animosity between us. Don't you think the epidemic is already enough to deal with?
That is one point we could agree on. And that is precisely why I want to be sure that you will be of help to this hospital instead of a burden.
I don't know what you've heard about me, but I have already proved my value as a practitioner.
I don't question your skills, Dr. Reed, but your motive. Is it money, fame, or are you truly dedicated?
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
I served in the war just like you. But unlike you, I did not use the wounded to play the modern sorcerer.
Be careful what you insinuate, Dr. Aykroyd.
I only want you to admit you used those men to improve your theories.
Knowledge has always been and will remain our main weapon, and it has always come at a price. And personal initiative.
It is not a question of initiative, it is a question of integrity.
Ja, komm
These
jetzt.
men and women have put their faith in us, Dr. Reed.
It seems you have bad memories of your military service.
I refuse to see this industrial slaughter as scientific progress. War only reveals the worst in men.
We can at least agree on something, Dr. Ackroyd. Thank you for your time. We'll talk later.
Koken du. Koken du. Das ist die Probe, warte, jetzt weiß ich. Oh. Baby, Schädel, Leder. Sorry, Bruder. So. Nicht jetzt? Ja, wann dann? Not now. Rein. Aha. Okay.
William Bishop's blood is much more unstable than human blood and shows extensive mutation. But this is not what happened to me. I must keep on searching. The sun is about to rise. I can feel it. I'll continue tomorrow night. I have so much time now.
Okay, wollen wir doch.
If I'm to stay here until my research is complete, I'd better learn to hide my true nature from the mortals. But what about my thirst for blood?
Jetzt habe ich bei 300 bekommen. Kann ich mich gerade noch mal pushen da? Das ist eine Stärke, Durchhaltevermögen. Aber wir machen nochmal Gesundheit, komm. Jetzt mal sinnvoll. Das macht viel mehr Sinn. Voilà. Ja. Ah. Okay, liebe Leute. Ich würde sagen, gesund. Ja. Wenn es euch gefallen hat, zeige ich euch jetzt einen Zaubertrick.
Es mit einem Zaubertrick. Ich lasse diesen Bleistift verschwinden. Tada! Er ist verschwunden.
Also wenn euch gefallen hat, was ihr gesehen habt, lasst doch ein Abo da, ein Like in YouTube oder ein Follow in Twitch. Ja, wenn ihr Bock habt, werde ich schauen, dass ich auf nächste Woche wieder normal streamen werde. Ein normaler Rhythmus. Momentan bin ich an einer Review dran von MK1. Vielleicht wird es ein bisschen länger dauern als diese Woche. Ich hoffe, dass ich wieder einen normalen Rhythmus kann streamen kann. Vielleicht machen wir bei Vampyr weiter oder Luigi's Mansion oder Lies of P auf jeden Fall. Und danke fürs Zuschauen. Easy. Da gibt es nochmal für alle einen Applaus. Wie wir das dabei gewesen sind. Und dann wünsche ich euch allen eine gute Nacht. Schöne Zeit.